Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today we're going to be making Buckeyes. Now, it's about 2 weeks away from Christmas, and we love our Buckeyes. So I'm going to go ahead and make a batch, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, the first thing I ended up doing is I ended up using 1 stick of unsalted butter, and I actually softened mine in the microwave, and I didn't get it really totally melted right here in the bowl. As you can see, it's kind of creamy, so it wasn't totally like just liquid form. To this, we're going to go ahead and add in 3/4 cup of creamy peanut butter. And now we're going to go ahead and kind of stir that in to the butter. Get it all mixed up. So then your mixture should look like this. Now we're going to go ahead and add in 1/4 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. We'll go ahead and give that a stir. And then again, it should just look like that, the creaminess. Now we're going to go ahead and add in 3 cups of confectionery sugar. Now that is the sugar that you use for like icings. We're going to go ahead and put that in there. And now we're going to go ahead and try to incorporate that. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the button down below. And this will be kind of hard to do. We're just going to keep on stirring, and your dough will look really, really dry. I just wanted to show you up close. So it's going to be kind of difficult when we're trying to incorporate the sugar in there, but we are going to try to do it the best that we can. And as you can see, the dough looks really, really dry. I'll keep on working on it. The confectionery sugar is all mixed in, and your dough should look like this. Right. We're going to go ahead and now roll the peanut butter dough. I've already rolled at least 3 right here, and I've put a toothpick in the center. We do need a cookie sheet, and we need to put wax paper on it to line it. Now I'm going to go ahead and take some dough, and again, it depends on how big you want to have your Buckeyes. If you want them small, like that one here small, that one's, medium, something like that. And I'm just taking my hand and rolling it like this. Again, we want the Buckeye to be smooth and not dry. And then we got to go ahead and put a toothpick in the center, like so. And I'll go ahead and work on the rest of these, and then we're going to go ahead and take this tray and put it in our freezer for half an hour to get it to firm up and to get it hard. So that way we can go ahead and dip the balls in chocolate. The Buckeyes are all rolled into balls. I'm going to go ahead and now put it in the freezer for half an hour. Next, we need to go ahead and use a double boiler. If you don't have a double boiler, you can just have a pan like this and then put a bowl over it. What we are doing is we are heating up this water. We are not going to boil it, but just get it warm. And we're putting this over top of it, and then we're going to put our chocolate chips in there, and then this is going to melt it. Now I'm going to be using 2 cups of milk chocolate chips. You don't have to use Nestle, but you need some milk chocolate chips. Now, if you don't want to use the milk chocolate chips, you can use semi-sweet My husband just prefers the milk chocolate chips, and that's the one I'll be using. So I'll go ahead and put in, there's 1 cup, and I'll go ahead and get the other cup. Here's the 2nd cup. Now I have my heat on, it's not quite medium. Again, I want to just melt the chips and we don't want to burn them. So I'm starting out on that. I wouldn't probably go any higher just because then the chocolate can melt too fast and then it can kind of get grainy like, and we want it to be a smooth sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and let this sit here a few minutes and I'm going to watch it, and let's see if it can start melting these chips. The chocolate is just starting to melt, as you can see. You just need to be stirring. You don't need to be stirring constantly, but you need to be stirring, as often as you can just to, get it incorporated. And again, you don't want it to burn. So I'm going to go ahead and let this sit just a few more minutes, and I'll check it, and then we'll try to dip these peanut butter balls. I got them out of the freezer, and so they are frozen. And then we're going to go ahead and dip them. Well, all the chocolate chips are melted. Now we need to go ahead and take it off the heat because we don't want to burn it. And now we're going to go ahead and take one of our balls, and we are going to go ahead and dip it into the chocolate, like so. And again, we're trying to coat the peanut butter ball as much as we can. And you want to leave some of the peanut butter showing so that it looks like that, like a Buckeye. And I'll do another one here. Again, we'll put it in here, and you're just kind of like moving it around, so you can get it coated. There we go. And then we need to put it down on our wax paper cookie sheet. I'll go ahead and work on the rest of the balls, dipping them, and then we're going to go ahead and put them back into the freezer for at least half an hour to firm up the chocolate. Balls have all been dipped in chocolate, so now I'm going to go ahead and stick it back in the freezer. Right, the Buckeyes are all done. If you can see them, they're right here. Now we're going to go ahead and take the toothpick out of the Buckeyes. And it should just be easily removed, like so. So here's a Buckeye right here. Now I will store these Buckeyes in the refrigerator, and I ended up making these, I usually give them as gifts for the holidays. I ended up getting these containers at the Dollar Tree, and they are perfect to put Buckeyes in. Again, it was only $1.25, and it came with a lid that I can put them in there, and it just makes a great gift to give someone where you're not spending a lot of money. And this too came from the Dollar Tree. These are Rubbermaid. There was 2 in a pack for $1.25, and you couldn't beat that. I would go ahead and eat a Buckeye, but again, I really can't have chocolate. It's considered high acid, but these Buckeyes are fabulous. Like I said, my family loves them. Well, thank you for watching. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, and I hope you have a good day.